So I did my Prezi on Niccolo Machiavelli, the author of the book The Prince. So just for some background information, and my focus question is going to be, is his lasting reputation as the philosopher king of political manipulation really justified? And then the background information, he was born in Florence, Italy, where the Medici family ruled until 1434, and then they were kicked out because they angered the Italians by appeasing the French. And then with the new ruling power, Italy became a republic and Machiavelli became Secretary of the Council, which meant he was in charge of internal affairs where he traveled and witnessed other governments. Later, the Medici family returned to power and he was charged with conspiracy, thrown out of his job as Secretary of Council, and tortured. After he was found innocent and released, his goal was to return to his dream job in political office. So that is what derived the idea of the prince. And then this video has a quote from his book.
In order to maintain his state, a prince is often forced to act in defiance of good faith, of charity, of kindness, of religion. He should not deviate from what is good if that is possible, but he should know how to do evil if that is necessary.
And then, looking inside of his book, he has many opinions as main topics. The first one is maintaining control over foreign lands, where he talks about befriending the weak countries so that they will be on your side, but you will be of higher power to them. And then trying to break down the strong countries with your friends of the weak countries. And then if it happens that there is a war that breaks out or anything, you'll have the weak countries as allies, and then you'll end up on top. He also talks about meanness and liberality, saying that for a prince governing to be successful, they have to have aspects of both in them. And he makes reference to kings such as Pope Julius II and the current King of Spain. And this is a picture of Pope Julius II. And he claims that they wouldn't be successful without having both aspects of meanness and liberality. And all others who have showed no meanness during their ruling have failed. And then by mean, he means things such as lying, cheating, and breaking promises to the people in the city-states and taxing them to get as much money as possible for your running. So these are all things that when people read the book, they found wrong and couldn't believe that it was coming from such a person, and they claimed him to be unmoral. But he also makes reference to Moses in his book, saying that he was a successful leader, although Moses was not a prince, and that future prince should look to his actions for success, which proves that Machiavelli had morals and was not just a vile, unmoral man, as many claimed, and he was also a Christian. But even with these things in his book, after the public read his work, they were appalled and couldn't believe such an idea. So the term Machiavellian was created, which means to manipulate a given situation to their own advantage by means of shrewd political insight. And this is a picture of Lorenzo de' Medici, who he dedicated the book to in an effort to get his job back by showing him what he had learned during his job. And after he read the book, he was angry and claimed that it was too revealing of government tactics. So Machiavelli's hope of returning to politics was never fulfilled. So what do you think? Did he have good or bad intentions? And these are my sources. And then the metaphor. Thanks.